Namaste. Welcome back. So what are sun salutations? Really, what does that mean? Why do they practice sun salutations? Where did it come from? What's the foundation of this? Why are we doing this? Why have all the different activities that we can do, especially in the morning for our health? Why sun salutations? Why did I choose sun? First of all, sun salutations, or the Sanskrit phrase is Surya Namaskar. Surya meaning the sun in Sanskrit, and Namaskar meaning to greet with reverence. So you hear me say Namaste, you hear that word. That's basically a greeting of reverence to you. We share a connection, we share life, we share energy. And so I bow to that is within me. I bow to that with what is inside of you as well, that same. So that's what the Namaskar, that's what our salutations are, is that we see the sun as our life source. We have energy, the sun gives us energy, and we exchange that. We can't live without them. The sun needs us for its purpose, to grow things for life. So how does this tie into yoga, or what is? Well, yoga is a over 5,000 year ancient practice that originated in the Indus region in Southeast Asia. I've never been there before, but that is definitely on the bucket list. So this is a practice that was brought over here many years ago, and sun salutations, to be exact, were brought over in the 1930s. And I want to say that in my research, and again, if you know a little bit more in depth in this, let me know, because I will continue to find out and go even deeper. But in the 1930s, K.V. Iyer, I believe his name is, and T. Krishnamacharya, which you may know this name is one of the pioneers of bringing yoga from the East to the United States to the West. So in the 1930s, they created this flow, and it was brought over here to the United States. Now, why? Well, every day we wake up, hopefully. And so does the sun, so does the earth. It goes through the cycles, and we are not separate from those cycles. And so when we wake up, there should be a daily ritual. And now if the word ritual is a little bit too woo, then every day you wake up, you put your feet on the floor, you go in the bathroom, maybe you relieve yourself, maybe you brush your teeth, maybe you get some coffee, but you go through a ritual, you go through a routine. And so a sun salutation is really a connection to life, honoring your life, honoring the life source, which is our sun. But at the same time, it's also doing so much more physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And it is basically a series of connection with breath to our body. And we move from posture to posture based on an inhale and an exhale. There are 12, let me go back. First, there are 3 main types of sun salutations. Now, each salutation is basically a cycle of movements from one posture to the other based on your breath. Okay, excuse the motorcycles outside. With that being said, cycles represent the cycles of life, the cycle of the day, the cycle of nature. And we go through those cycles, breath to breath, and once complete one cycle, you can continue those cycles, adding on to specific number of salutations, or you can end at one. Typically, they are done in sequence order, and maybe you do 3 one morning, or maybe you do 12. You've heard of 108, and I've done 108 sun salutations. Now, there are 3 main types of sun salutations. There's the classical, which does have 12 postures in it, and you go through a cycle. You go through one side of the body, and then you go back to the other side, which creates 24 movements. That represents 24 hours in a day, maybe, and a lot more. Then there's Ashtanga style, or what you hear Sun Salutation A, or Surya Namaskar A. And that is more of a short version of the classical, and is based on the Ashtanga style of yoga, which is a series of postures that are intertwined together through breath and movement. And so the Sun A and the third, which is a Sun B, which is more of an active, well, they're all active, but this is more of a standing up, Virabhadrasana 1, a lot of ups and downs. So the three, again, classical, Sun A, and Sun B. These can be performed all in one practice, or they can be performed one as one. You know, just one practice. I'm just going to do classicals, or I'm just going to do Sun A, or I'm just going to do Sun B. Now, when I did 108, I did Sun A. You already have the free guide. Maybe you checked out that already. If not, I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into, at the end of this series, I'm going to tap into or teach you a little bit more about the classical and the Sun A and the Sun B, and how those sequences coincide with each other and how they are built from posture to posture, breath to breath. So that is pretty much the foundation of Sun Salutations. Again, this is a journey. We'll go deeper because that's what this is all about, really. It's this practice of Sun Salutations, and how Sun Salutations not only connect us to our day, connect us to nature, connect us to our inner self, but it also has so many benefits physically. Obviously, strength and flexibility, balance, but at the same time, it wakes up and massages and keeps our systems going, our organs, our nervous system, our lymphatic system, our endocrine system, our respiratory system, our cardiac system, every system, our mind system, everything. So it's an all-in-one, in my opinion, an all-in-one practice that everyone can do in some shape or form. And again, I'm going to show you different modifications. If you have a hard time going up and down, bending, or maybe getting up from the floor and going up, there's different variations that you can do this, that you can modify to your body. But it's really all about the practice, showing up every single day, being dedicated to and devoted to you and your practice, and really wanting the best for you for that day. Not every day is going to feel good. Now, every day you're going to wake up and be like, I don't feel like doing it. Maybe it's about that devotion of showing up. You don't have to be perfect every single day. You don't have to be this energetic body every single day. It's real life, and we're over 40. So real shit is starting to happen. Real things are starting to happen in our bodies that sometimes we don't feel like we're in control of. So just showing up for you and honoring where you are, maybe you'll see those benefits, and we're going to track that. That's what this journey is all about, is just doing it together and sharing the experience, and hopefully on the other side, we can live our best lives, our best day. Appreciate you. The next class will be on breathing, and just the basics of breathing and how we show up with our breath. Real quick fact, over 90% of adults have some issue or some problem with breathing. They're not efficiently breathing to the best of their ability. So we'll talk about that in the next lesson. Appreciate you. Peace and love.